So I have a John Deere 1025R, a couple years old. It's a 2019. And the other day I heard a rattling going on in the engine compartment, so I decided to open the hood and take a look to see what was going on. And what I found, so yeah, 1025R, it's been a great tractor. I use it a lot. I got it with the loader and the backhoe. Backhoe's over there and the loader's out there. So what I discovered is this plate floating around. Investigating, it broke. This is a heavy aluminum plate, 1/4 inch thick. Looks like a stamping. But if you look at it closely, you can see that it's been broke for a while, especially that side. Anyway, so it didn't take much investigating to find out that John Deere acknowledged having an issue with this bracket and sent me a kit. Well, I had to buy a kit. It was, I think, $120 or $160, and I'll show you the kit. But before I install the kit, I need to take the old one off, and so it's going to be removal of this. Got a hose clamp there, a hose clamp right there, and then it looks like that is bolted on. I need to remove those four. So these are 10 millimeter or 12 millimeters. I think that's a 5/16 nut driver. It's a little difficult to hold the camera and do the action, so I'm going to set it up. 16th nut driver. Loosen that one up. Some one underneath. And then I think this just snaps on. So it comes off. Actually, 13 millimeter. I was wrong. It's not 10 or 12, it's 13 millimeter. They say it's good to take this off. It's not needed. It's just extra weight. It's on the head of the tractor, or head of the engine, so it doesn't make sense to leave it on. Plus, it's a serious chunk of aluminum, and you can take it in for scrap value. It's like 75-pound chunk of aluminum. I'm surprised it broke. Unless it's a manufacturing defect. Oops. Maybe when it was stamped. I don't know, it's just holding the air cleaner on. You wouldn't think it would take that much pressure to hold the air cleaner on. And I'll just put these back on for good looks, I guess. In case I ever want to mount some lights in here or something. I don't know. Something to note, I have 150 hours on the tractor, so it's not like it has high miles or high hours. It broke prematurely, in my opinion. Upon investigation, I went to the dealer. So I went in June. It was June 22, and they said John Deere would cover the conversion, admitted it was a mistake, an engineering issue, and would cover it until May of 22. So literally I missed it like by 2 weeks or something crazy like that, and had to pay for it. So here's the old unit, tube, this bracket, and here's the kit. So that's quite a bit smaller, so it'll be a new air filter. New air filter came inside of it, clamps, looks like a bracket, big U-bolt, couple nuts, and a new hose. So from that to that, we'll have to figure out how it fits on. So it looks like the bracket goes on with the longer side to the bottom. And the 2 holes already in, at least my model year has the holes already in there. Hopefully nobody has to drill them out like in older or newer model years, although newer model years, hopefully they already have the changeover. .13mm socket. Make sure you don't pinch that hose. Okay, now figure out okay. So this goes in there. This backflow points down, and I'm guessing this, yep, get the hose clamps on. Right there, nice. Much cleaner look. A lot smaller hose too. So the kit came with hose clamps. You could buy the parts individually. I think if we got a list, I'll include a list down below of all the parts. So if you wanted to order them individually, you could maybe save a little bit of money. I'm not sure if it's cheaper as a kit, but like these hose clamps, I'm sure they're not cheap. With that little green tab, makes it a John Deere part, so it's probably a $25 hose clamp. And then we have this U-bolt, assuming goes in. So this little stamped piece goes on the bottom and then threaded on top. And then there's 2 nuts. So it looks like the bigger nut, I see. Bigger nut fits there. That goes through there. And then this goes against the nut, and both of them are that friction, so it'll prevent it from coming off. Not a lot of room to work in there, but enough. And that looks like it's a 10mm. Yeah, I'll get a close-up of that. So the one fastener goes in that way, the one nut goes in that way, and then this way it's friction against friction. Help prevent it from coming undone. Yep. Nice and rigid, cleaner, nothing on the top of the engine, which I don't know if that was good or not. I don't think it was good, especially the way it broke. So a little bit more space, more aspiration or natural cooling for the engine. Anyway, so that's how you convert to the new air cleaner and get rid of that bracket. make sure you take it to the scrapyard and get your money's worth back out of it. All right. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them down below in the comments, and I watch it on a somewhat regular basis. If I can answer it, I certainly will. Thanks for watching.